Hello and welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation, and today we'll continue with day 41. So, in the last episode, we finally fixed the problem of chest, and we learned a lot about his story. So, basically, before becoming the Sephiroth of the Welfare Division, he was an elite. I guess he was from the city, and they were talking about how he could, well, become anyone. Basically, he could get into any other wings. Yet he decided to stay here because Carmen, I believe her name is, somehow I guess she was a charming person, or maybe my theory is right and Lobotomy Corporation at its beginning was more charitable than all the other wings, and this is why some kind of disaster happened with the head and eye, and this is why we have Baina, who really looks like the person who actually fought with Gibura, is now with us. And today we are going to do the core suppression for Gibura, actually. Also, we talked a little bit with what is his name? Well, Mr. B. I'll call him like that for now. And yeah, he showed us that all these employees that die are actually not dead, but they're all safe. And at any time he can just recall their consciousness and just, I don't know, recreate them. They will not know anything, they will be assuming that this is their first day, and when they go back to sleep they also go into some sort of stasis. And I guess this is part of his flaw, because we know that every Sephiroth in here has a certain flaw that he has to deal with. And I guess the flaw of Mr. B will be that he is losing his humanity or something, or at least meaning of humanity. So, another thing that we can do during this core suppression is actually a mission for him, and it is to clear the day 8. Oh no, the day with 8 or more employees who have temperance 100 or higher. And to be honest, I'm not sure that I have this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have this. 9, 10. Okay, we have more than enough. That means that I just have to make sure that my employees don't die and everything will be alright. Also, I will need someone to replace our dear Bella, because she had a very good gear and she was the one who was interacting with the blue star. I guess I will just give her stuff to Charlotte now. Okay, let me stop my employees and I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and now let's see. Conditions are not met. Oh wait, cannot attempt core suppression on memory imprint day. Oh, well, this is a little bit awkward, because I was so prepared to actually do the core suppression. Well, I guess it will be a regular day today. So, I'm going to go here. Let's begin our management day. Okay, even though we don't have a core suppression, we have a new abnormality. It looks like a puddle of meat. The abnormality was created with the idea provided by Tumbleback Baker Moe. A melting slime with a resemblance to humans when inspected closely. Its containment unit is covered in its mucus secretion. 30. That is surely wow. Okay, Mason. Do instinct, please. Let's see what this abnormality has to offer. It's doing black damage. Are you good against black? Yep, you are. Yeah, it's doing a lot of damage. Is it Aleph? Looks like Aleph, to be honest. -6. There's someone from here. You need training. You all don't need training. Let's see. Let's do the inside. Yep. How much is for a war? It's definitely Aleph. -4. Yep, this is Aleph. This is our new Aleph level of normality. Oh, this is kinda scary. Let's see the managerial guidelines. When the work result was bad or normal, the cliff counter lowered. Abnormality gave a lump of slime to a first employee who performed any work other than repression effect. The lump healed SP and raised their work rate success. Well, happens. Healed SP and raised their work success rate. However, further observation needed to determine how the lump's effect change according to the state of abnormality. When abnormality -1 completed repression work, the cliff of counter lowered. Gave slime to employee who performed any work other than repression. Employees who are in the same area as the affected employee have a low chance of being infected by the slime. Those who are infected by the slime can be distinguished with trace of slime on their cheeks. Employee who made contact. Oh my god. Why is it so bad? Wait, what? Trace of their cheeks. Employee who made contact with the second affected employee also had a low chance of infection. When enough time passed after infection, the second employee's skin was completely merged with the slime, and infected employee turned into this. Yeah, they turned into this. A tabo. Oh, they have the names of the employees, I see. Okay, can you just finish this thing off? Like, it's very annoying. If the employees, can I just execute them? Nope. They don't seem to affect the mason. Very interesting. To be honest, if I leave him alone here, it will never do anything. But I don't know. Yeah, let's just try repression work. Who cares about some slimes? Oh my god, repression work is just the worst. He's going to die here. Wow. Yep, and she's out. And she doesn't look like a human anymore. Mandatory guideline 5. The cliff counter dropped to 0 when the number of took more than 50% of the department while the first one was alive. I'm getting confused now. So, basically, we have a person, -1, who is getting the lump of slime. That -1 can spread this infection, and they become -2s. Only -2s can turn into the monsters. I see, I see. Yeah, even the game agrees that it's not a big problem. Such a nice music. Okay, okay, okay. Let's retry the day and do it differently. Because looks like repression just doesn't work with this little abnormality. He completely failed. Sorry, Kimlek. I guess your day will be the next one. You're not good against black, but you're good against white, so you can work here. What if I just leave Mason alone here? Will he infect clerks? Because if he infects only employees, then it's fine. But if he infects clerks, then I will have to get rid of them. It's not like I will have to do it a lot. I just need to get all the equipment from it, and then I guess it will be more manageable. Okay. Make contact with him. Or whatever. Yep, I see it. Goodbye. Okay. Very interesting indeed. Just remove all clerks from here. Sorry, but we are closed. Well, that means that Mason is on quarantine. Complete quarantine. Okay, we've seen all of that. So, do instinct again. It seems like a very good option. Don't worry, it's not an execution bullet, it's get well soon bullet, I guess. And Eva, you too can go here. Okay, what else do we know? The Cliffco counter dropped to 0 and -1 died. After a series of experiments, it has been found that the spread of the slime can be controlled through inside work. If the -1 performed inside work and produces 24 or more PA boxes, as a result the slime will not affect other employees for 30 seconds. However, please be cautious. If less than 24 boxes are produced, every single 2 transform into the slime. Well, they can transform into the slime anyway, and 30 seconds, really? No, thank you. Let's wait till the next Cliffco meltdown level and try to discover the secrets of this little thing. And by secrets I mean ego equipment. So, Kirinzi. Very high on repression. Interesting, why? For no reason? Really? No, it's attachment and repression. Okay, do attachment. I don't see any reason not to. If you remember, this abnormality infects people with fungi, and if they don't do work with other abnormalities regularly, they will transform into the Little Prince. Little Prince? Why did you change your name? I don't know. But it did. It decided to change its name. high. Well, I remember that it was very high, so this is the best one. Okay. Well, since we don't have a core suppression to do, I guess this will be a regular day. And I'll come back when I hit the next level. See you soon. Okay, let's see. Let's do some more work with this abnormality. He is still affected by the chunk. Well, I guess I can just send him somewhere very far away, because it says here. Let me see. Abnormality gave a lump of slime to the first employee who performed any work other than repression. First. So basically I can just isolate Mason somewhere very far away, where no one is actually going, and then it will be fine, because other people can work with this abnormality. But it's easier to isolate the whole department, to be honest. Yep, you see it's Aleph. And now we can see the cliff of counter, which is 1. Well, this is kinda bad. What if it escapes? Can I contain it? It seems like containable. Okay, inside seems to be good, but it is as good as instinct, so I see no point in trying to do it. Okay, very high. Okay, do it. If this thing escapes, I'll try to contain it. If this thing does not escape, I'll try to provoke. Yep, I knew it. So basically the person immediately transforms into a cocoon. Okay, now let's see. Because we didn't see the effect it has on other people. Can it infect other people? Okay. Oh, he is still holding the chunk. So basically he can still infect people. Why are you attacking the front one? What is happening? Some kind of shield? I don't remember any shields. One bullet, 2 bullets. And that's it. Yep, the regenerator is keeping her healthy. Melting claw. And that's it. The thing is contained. Now. No. Please don't be here. Now, the question that I want to ask. Minus 62. I'll play this out. Not because I want to actually finish the day, but because I want to test something else. What if we let someone work with this abnormality again? Oh no, now it's impossible. Yeah, because it will be minus 50. No, it's possible. If she survives somehow, then it will be possible. Maybe it says come high, so maybe it's possible. Hopefully. Okay, let's trigger this dawn. I don't care what will happen. The violet one is process of understanding, so it's very easy to deal with. I don't even need to deal with. with it because I'm going to restart it anyway. But I just want to do it without any ordeals messing with me. Okay. We still have a process for understanding here. Okay, we have -50. This is not good, but we have a very high temperance stat, so it should be fine. Your stats didn't change. Okay, let's do inside. And let's see what will happen to her if the person who had a chunk dies. Because it says nothing about being successful during the non-first repression work. And she got a chunk. Yeah, basically if the person dies, new person gets a new chunk. And these are the stats. Yeah, repression work. Very low. I don't know how possible it is to do it with repression. Yeah, this one is going to be very difficult because yeah, if it drops to 0, if it ever drops to 0, the first infected employee dies immediately. There's nothing that can be done here. I guess this one I will have to work a little bit with this abnormality, and if I see that the counter drops to 1, I stop. I just stop completely and move on to the next day. This is a little bit sad, but this is the best way I see to avoid any unnecessary deaths. And I still have time to collect ego gear from here, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm going to restart and see you in a few minutes when something interesting happens. Okay, I restarted and this one is getting interesting because we are getting a meltdown on melting love. So let's do the instant work again, or inside. I remember inside was very good, and I cannot see anything about... Yeah, but we don't have any infected, so it shouldn't kill anyone. Also, I'm doing the trick with a book, so I'm looking at punishing bird. I don't want my person with the crazy book to melt. Come on, do a very good job, please. Oh my god, no. 25. 6, 7. If he makes one more mistake, we are done. Phew! Wow. Thank God. Yeah, let's complete the mandatory guidelines so we get a work success chance by up to 2%. Very big one. Yeah, you see here, there was a guideline. Performs inside work and produces 24 or more. As a result, the slime will not infect employees. Please be cautious if less than produced. Every -2 may transform. Only -2. So yeah, this should be good for now. This day will be very interesting because there will be a lot of meltdowns happening in this containment unit in particular. Also, I think I missed meltdown of Latitia. I don't know how to pronounce it, sorry. But everyone is okay, so yeah. Basically, when meltdown happens in the containment unit and you don't do any work here, it will just drop the counter to 0 and lose some of the energy from today's PA box quota. So if it doesn't have any Cliff counter, then you're fine. So I will continue playing. Okay, I am done with today, but let's try and thread the needle one last time. So if you see that if it gets more than 7 red boxes, then we just complete the day. It's not, we are very happy. Come on, come on, come on. Almost. No, no, no. I have to complete the day. Yep, this will stop the time because he made 8 mistakes and that would kill him if he goes out of this chamber. So this day wasn't that bad, apart from the fact that my noon was or dusk was the worms and they took so much time to kill. Yep, a few upgrades, and also we completed the mission. So let's proceed with the story and unlock our new abnormality. Tell the kid today's treat is going to be grape-flavored candy. It's his favorite. From break and ruin, the most beautiful performance begins. The smiling faces are unfamiliar, yet sorrowful. Well, let's take our Pokemon evolution candy. It's been quite a while since your first encounter with the abnormalities. I should suppose that you have become a bit more familiar with them. Let me ask you this question again. What do you think abnormalities are? Oh, please. You can still believe that abnormalities are just bizarre alien creatures that appeared all of a sudden and that we need to isolate them, do you? Abnormalities are not the evil monsters that you read about in old fairy tales. They are not some supernatural gods that descended upon us to judge our sins either. There is an old river that has been flowing at the very bottom of the world for many an age. It is the source of everything, but has been forgotten by mankind. Nobody knew of its existence, but somewhere in the world there are very small gaps or holes. It is through those which the river gently finds itself a stream. For instance, strange beings would sometimes crawl out of such a gap somewhere in the Black Forest, located in the outskirts. I guess this river is metaphorical river, and it's probably some different dimensional river, and the gaps are the holes between dimensions in this case. And it's called the Black Forest probably because it's just that, not because it's somehow magical. Obviously, the amount was simply too insufficient for Lobotomy Corporation's energy needs. Our singularity is not that we produce energy from the abnormalities. Rather, it is the ability to create abnormalities themselves. Their form were incomplete because they came from a forgotten place. We were scared of them because they were incomplete. It is because of the terror that they have been sealed underground. However, abnormalities are part of the seed. That's what I meant by possibility. Very interesting. So basically, a Lobotomy Corporation creates abnormalities. And you've seen that my god. The Sephiroth of extraction team said that she extracts abnormalities. Or at least one of the upgrades allows us to reroll the abnormality, and this reroll seems to be affecting the well? Yeah, basically we produce abnormalities somehow. and it seems like it's part of the seed. And I wonder, is this seed the seed of light that we are germinating, or is this seed something different? Because maybe Angela thinks about something different entirely, because she still doesn't know if we are on the right path or whatever. So even though she is omnipresent in this facility, she might not be all knowledgeable. So maybe she's talking about the different seed. She doesn't specify which seed. We'll see. Maybe she's talking about the seed of light. And everything is very easy. The seed is not something that can be made in just a day, or be created on its own. We realized that if we wanted to fix a broken system, we couldn't just sit around in a sunny spot, waiting for the clouds to part. What should we do after planting the seed, you ask? We can't control the entire process. We have to leave them to sprout on their own. Aren't we allowed that much hope, at least? Interesting. Oh, Baina! Yeah, Nihon is not a... It's not the name of a character. It's the name of a language. As you find them in quotidian life, fierce fights break out every day here. You have seen this innumerable times, no? With enough time, abnormalities come back to life, no matter how many fragments they are broken into. It's one of the facts that drove Gebura mad. She took far too much time to understand that abnormalities have to be exploited, not ended. Or maybe she simply couldn't free herself from the indignation of your past. Well, that doesn't concern me. The only thing I know is that I will never ever see what she was before. Nevertheless, I cannot help but be astonished by the potential of ego each time I see her go on a rampage. What's the reason you are astonished? Extracting ego is one of my multitude of duties. It's only natural that I am drawn to its potential. In fact, there are many weapons that have enormous power in this world apart from ego. Artifacts from the outskirts and from the ruins, the singularities of the wings, or rudimentary inventions made in the back streets. If used correctly, they would be weapons that could fare against abnormalities somehow. But giving those weapons to employees that never ever learned to fight outside of basic training is as useless as teaching a hatchling to hunt. The rabbits are specialized in killing. They can spot the enemy's weakness right away and focus their firepower, given that they have enough munitions. As opposed to our employees, who cannot even wield weapons efficiently. That seeing as combat ability isn't a requirement to being hired here. But our employees don't even have to learn to use ego. The power of the ego grows in conjunction with the heart of the wielder. One knows how to use it in the moment they wield it. Nevertheless, even though they wield that power, the majority of the employees can't control it. Swayed by it, they hardly have a chance against abnormalities. I haven't seen anyone that can draw out the true potential, apart from the red mist. To wield ego is to dress oneself in the shell of the ego of another person the wielder is merely imitating the borrowed ego, unable to completely make the power their own. Had I known that before being locked up here, I would have done anything to get my hands on them. If I could, the circumstances may have changed dramatically. She is basically talking that she could have been free from her prison here, because as we know, she was the one who fought the red meats, that she calls her, the Gibura. And I guess she was on the opposite side. At least at some point. Now, I'm confined here, issuing orders to extract ego, forbidden from touching them myself. You must have been scared still, even though my hatred and bloodthirst are locked up inside this rusted metal cage. Don't worry, I no longer have anything left. Yeah? Then why are you smiling? I think you have something left still in you. But you never know. The yearning for blood could wax once again, or it's simply sealed, not uprooted. Mission: the ego's shell. To use ego is to borrow the power of another ego, smaller ego. The employees may therefore gain enormous power and strong body by donning the shells we call ego. Even more so, some people such as the Red Mist took that power and claim it completely as her own, but our employees cannot do such a thing. The weaker one's mind is, the more it craves refuge behind the shell of another. Complete the day with 8 or more Aleph ego in possession. And this one is quite difficult, because we have only 3 Aleph level abnormalities, and we have only 5 Aleph egos. So yeah, this one will have to wait. Until the next time, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and in the next one, we'll definitely do the core suppression for Gibura. And let's wait. Research. Yep, the last research for the record team, which increases our fortitude to a maximum of 120. Yep, I can do this core suppression now. So, I hope you enjoyed, and good luck!